Good evening, my name is Jess Petrequin. I'm here tonight to talk about the art of green screening, also known as Kromakeying. It is where you can film an object against a green background and then superimpose it over another background. Now, I have come up with my own makeshift green screen studio. It's very basic. It's made out of plywood and 2x4s, and it sits at the end of my driveway here. Now, there is some maintenance required here. Every now and then, you have to scrub bird poop off of it, and you have to touch it up with paint here and there. Now, the nice thing about it being outdoors like this is that I get the nice daylight, the nice natural daylight. There's no sun glare, there's no shadows, there's no color spills or color bounces. So when you're green screening, you are able to remove the green color. Now, the nice thing about green screening is when you're unable to travel to film something in front of a background that you want, you can bring the background to you providing you have the image, meaning another picture or a video or what have you. For instance, for example, I'm going to change backgrounds right now. Okay, I don't really need to be here. Let's try another one. That's more like it. It's not the Bahamas, but it's better. I have made 2 Frankenstein movies. They were short movies. I made them with my friend Rocco Ferreira. He wrote both of them. The first one was Frankenstein GPS, and the second one, the follow-up, was Planet Frankenstein. And all of our special effects requiring green screen stuff was filmed right here at the end of the driveway, including sequences we needed with the spaceship. So now, I had this sequence in mind for Planet Frankenstein where the Frankenstein zombie is flying through outer space in a spaceship, and he is then sucked into a black hole, and it spins him around and he gets thrown from the spaceship. Now he comes out the other end of this black hole, and a bunch of debris follows him. He ends up landing feet first on an Earth-like planet, and moments after that, his own spaceship manages to knock him in the ass, sending him through the air and into this clothesline where he ends up with a very large pair of women's underpants stuck on his head. So since I don't have time to break down the green screening and the green screening editing of this sequence, I'm going to just break down the part of it with the clothesline. First, I needed the background for the clothesline, and I chose a sky and some trees, very basic. And then I had to film 3 different individual clips of 3 different rows of clothes hanging in front of my green background. The editing was done via Final Cut Pro. The first step was to place the keyer over the clips that had the clothes in them. That causes the green background to turn dark, and it helps darken it even more by using the Refine Key color sample. After that, a mask is put over the clips to help crop away unnecessary parts. The mask is then adjusted at its points. In this case, we wanted a little bit of that rope to show at the end, because after this, we wanted to place all 3 clips on this background and connect them together to make it all look like one big long clothesline. And now, henceforth, the results of the editing. So the point of this video is that all filmmakers of all levels of expertise can use green screening to help tell their stories. I'm Jess Petrequin. Happy green screening. Good night.